Some of the reviews have been not so good. Richard Roper of the Chicago Sun-Times wrote, "I've never seen anything like it. I also hope to never see anything like it again. And I wish I could unsee what I have seen." He did not hold back with that. Shannon, do you feel that Space Jam, A New Legacy, will be a stain on LeBron's legacy here?
No. I think the thing is, a lot of times social media has made everyone a movie critic, an analyst, a political pundit. Jenny, it's funny that you said that about what this critic said.
Okay.
Because let me tell you what the critic said in 1996 when Space Jam was released. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 44%. One of the movie critics said Jordan proves to be as good an actor as he was a baseball player. This isn't Looney Tunes, it's sloppy tunes. In basketball terms, Space Jam is more akin to garbage time that concludes lopsided games when reckless playing is no substitute for the real thing. Now they re-released it again 20 years later in 2016. It got 85%. You see how the test of time? Okay. It got better. The same movie that was crushed upon its original releasing got better through time. Wow. Who knew? Yeah, Skip, I'm just telling you.
It got more crushed this time. It's worse this time.
No. What I'm telling you is that the original Space Jams was crushed. Just like what you're trying to do, you're trying to make it seem like Space Jam, the original Space Jam, got 90% from Rotten Tomatoes. It got these. No, it did not. No, it did not. It got crushed.
And well, if this movie crushed, it got 44%.
Skip, do you realize 50% is good? That's good. That's mediocre. So it's below that. So what is that? You see what the movie...
But think about this. LeBron is so beloved by the media in general. I think everybody, all these critics, these aren't Twitter critics. These are respected big national critics. I think they all went into this hoping that LeBron had pulled it off.
Was he more beloved than Michael?
I think he is. He's more protected than Michael.
Stop it. You know that's not to be true. We're not gonna get on that on TV, but you know that not to be true.
Okay, all right. But here's the critics' consensus right now on Rotten Tomatoes, where they sum up what everybody is saying. They say, despite LeBron James' best efforts to make a winning team out of the Toon Squad, Space Jam: A New Legacy trades the zany meta humor of its predecessor for a shameless, tired exercise in IP-driven branding. Shannon, I've been trying to warn you for a month. This was just a bad idea for LeBron because he's trying to be Jordan or beat Jordan, and you just can't.
Skip, he took it in a totally different direction.
Original. That's what it was.
And guess what? The original was originally bad because that's what the movie critics said. This isn't Looney Tunes, it's sloppy tunes. Jordan proves to be as good an actor as he was a baseball player. In basketball terms, Space Jam is akin to garbage time. That's what they said in 96. Now they re-released it at the 20-year anniversary in 2016, and they got an 85. How the hell does a movie at 44% Rotten Tomatoes get 85% Rotten Tomatoes 20 years later? How?
Well, the criticism is much more scathing to me this time because Jenny read Richard Roper, who's one of the biggest, most respected critics in the nation.
Roper is, yes.
Yeah, I got it, and I'm going to read it one more time. I have never seen anything like it. I also hope to never see anything like it again. And I wish I could unsee what I have seen. Well, you can't dismiss something any more harshly than he did that way. And here's one of my favorite websites, Entertainment Weekly. Here's the review, a line from the review. Here's the thing about basketball. It is extremely watchable. Here's the thing about Space Jam: A New Legacy. It's not. Scathing.
Skip. Anytime you're dealing with real actors and then you add CG, this is not Blue Chips. This is not Hoosiers, because now all of a sudden you got characters, Bugs, and all these guys in. So you got to ingratiate them. You got to blend those guys in. They said the same thing about the original Space Jam, that it wasn't good. And over time, somehow, the movie got better. I don't know how a movie gets better over time if the original wasn't good. So how was the original that got the ratings that it got in 96 all of a sudden get better ratings in 2016? Because that's what Jordan.
Obviously, LeBron thought he could be Jordan and beat Jordan.
No,
like
Skip,
I said, he thought he could outdo Michael Jordan at what Jordan did best, which is captivate on and off the basketball court.
But guess what? Jordan didn't captivate in 1996 in the original, because that's why it got crushed. And LeBron James took the original. He took the original movie. A lot of times, Skip, when you do a sequel, I don't know if this was a sequel, but he took it in a totally different direction. This is not The Godfather where you 1, 2, and they follow each other. This is not Fast and the Furious 72, where they take it in basically the same direction as cars, and they're jumping out of planes and doing all this stuff. He took Space Jam in a new direction.
Okay,
I'm not Skip.
I'll give you this. The original has become a cult classic.
Thank you.
But I got to tell you, I'm as you know, a huge movie fan. So are you. But
yes,
I love the original. I thought it was culty classic. It was so different. It was so weird. It was so zany that it got me. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I could watch it again tonight, and I might. But I'm also going to watch with an open mind. I'm going to watch New Legacy, excuse me, tonight because it's on HBO Max. So I will give you my open-minded review on Monday, and I would like to hear yours.
No, you won't. Here's the thing, though, Skip. You don't think some people are going to like this new movie, the new Space Jam movie, A New Legacy? You don't think some people, just like some people thought the original Space Jam was good? You don't think so, even though the critics creamed it? Do you not think? We see that all the time, Skip. That's why I don't really listen to the critics. I want to go see the movie for myself, because what I think is entertaining and what I like, a lot of times the movie critics don't. Because the movie critics want everything to be Casablanca. They want everything to be the Maltese Falcon. They want everything to be Gone with the Wind. And that's not the case. Everybody doesn't make movies trying to win Academy Award. You're not trying to win the Oscar. You're not trying to win the Academy Oscar for costume design or set design. And I think critics need to get that through their head. Every movie is not meant to win the Academy Award.
By the way, just off the record, and I mean just sort of off base here, but Ernestine and I started watching the Maltese Falcon the other night, and we couldn't even get through it. It's terrible. I'd never watched it before with Humphrey Bogart. But
yeah,
okay.
But they swear by it.
Now Casablanca is all-time great. I could watch that tonight. But okay, I get what you're saying, and sometimes I read the reviews and I watch it and I say, what's so bad about this? It's entertaining, whatever. I got it.